This is why buy sell indicators, for the most part, are completely bullshit. All right. I know that might sound hypocritical coming from someone who actually has their own buy sell indicator. But I want to be telling you why, for the most part, right, a vast majority of buy sell indicators are not worth it. And also, why EzAlgo is a little bit different and how our users can use EzAlgo to profit. And it's actually not by following strictly the buy sell signals. I have a ton of people in the Discord strictly following the buy sell signals and DMing me, hey, I lost 2-3 trades in a row, just because they're strictly following the buy sell signals. Now, to become profitable, you actually have to keep the levels in mind, right? The buy sell signals on EzAlgo are used as confirmation. They're not used as the main basis for entering or exiting a trade. What we're looking for are those high probability setups around support or resistance, and those are the signals that we're going to be taking. We're not going to be taking every single buy sell signal when we're in the middle of a range here, right? We're not going to be taking all of these signals. We're only going to be taking the high probability trades and using these signals as confirmation. So right now on EzAlgo, I have my settings set to the 5-minute time frame, and my SR2 is set to the 1-hour time frame. All right, so I'm using levels from the 5-minute and the 1 hour, and as you can see, the 1 hour levels are shown as this dashed line, right? So it's easy to distinguish the two, right? This is a 1 hour resistance and this is a 1 hour support. Now, you don't have to wait for price to come to a level on the 1 hour time frame. However, those are going to be the most high probability trades. Let me show you guys some of the trades that you would be taking and that we're taking. We take trades like this, right? We're coming down to 1 hour support. We see we have a bullish divergence on Fu Manchu Cypher B. We have a bullish divergence at the support level, right? At the support level. We're going to take that trade after this bullish divergence confirms. So right around here. So the buy signal has not come in yet. All right, we're going to be targeting the next resistance level, but the buy signal has not come in yet. So if we were to just follow based on the buy and sell signals, we would have entered somewhere around here, and we would have exited right around here. So we actually wouldn't have made that much profit. We maybe would have made a percent gain, right? Now, if you're trading this chop right here using the buy sell signals, you might actually be losing money. So you don't want to base your trades off of these buy sell signals. These signals are supposed to be used as confirmation. So we'll enter on the confirmation of a divergence at a support level, watching for some sort of reaction with a pretty tight stop loss, and then taking profit at the next resistance level, right? That's a 3 risk to reward ratio. These are the trades that we're going to be taking. Now, you could have shorted on the way down, but we didn't get any divergences, so we're not going to be taking any of those trades. Even though we have a bearish divergence right here, right, and even though we have a bullish divergence right here, we're not at a level that we want to take that trade at. So when the price is in the middle of a range, we're not going to be taking those trades, right? Next trade we see comes down all the way to this 1 hour support level, and we get this bullish divergence on Fu Manchu Cypher B. So as soon as that confirms, we're going to enter the trade on the confirmation of that candle. So again, we didn't even get the buy signal yet, but we have enough confirmation that we're going to enter the trade. And what do you know, a few candles later we get that buy signal. That is confirmation that, okay, now we're going to go up. Now, could you enter on this buy signal? Yes, you can. However, you're missing out on that prime entry. All right, so that's just something to keep in mind when you're trading with the buy sell signals. Now, again, we see we have this area of interest here on Matic, right? And this is real-time price action that I'm showing you. We see we have a bearish divergence. All right, we have a bearish divergence right up into this level, right? We see we have that bearish divergence there on Fu Manchu Cypher B as price is making a high, right? So as soon as that confirms, we're going to be taking that short position. All right, we're going to be taking that short position on the confirmation of this candle, right? So right around here, we're going to be taking that trade with our stop loss, give it a little bit of wiggle room, maybe right around here, and we're going to be targeting the next support level, which is down here. So look what happened in the span of this trade. There was a ton of candlestick wicks. We had this buy signal, but we're not going to get out until price hits that level. When price is in the middle of a range like this, we're not going to be taking any trades. We're not going to be taking any trades when price is in the middle of a range like this. Now, if you had entered on the sell signal, your entry would have been a lot later. Your entry would have been right around here. All right, now your risk to reward is like a 1 risk to reward. That's not a high probability trade. That's not a trade that we want to be taking. We want to get the most optimal entry when price closes, under this resistance level, and we get that bearish divergence. That is when we're going to enter the trade, and we're using that sell signal as confirmation once we're already in the trade. All right, so this is how you use EzAlgo to be as profitable as possible. Now, obviously, if you're on a higher time frame, of course, you can enter strictly off the buy-sell signals. But when you're scalping on a lower time frame, you want to enter before these signals appear. Now, you don't even need a divergence, right? For beginners, I recommend you keep an eye out for those divergences. But even if you don't get a divergence at a level, as long as price comes down to a level, we can see there's an area of interest right here, right? We see that there's a ton of buyers in this area, right? This was resistance, now it's support again. As soon as we see that candle retracing for the second time, and we get this blue dot right here, right? We get this blue dot on Fu Manchu Cipher B, and we see that price closes above that support level, we're going to enter along right there. So we're not even necessarily waiting, for that divergence. This is a high probability trade because we see price has reacted from this area before. We're going to be taking that trade. All right, stop loss a little bit below that support level, taking profit at the next resistance level, right? Another 4 risk to reward ratio. Right, and this actually went up, all the way to this sell signal. So, nearly a 5.5% move. We would have taken profits before that. But just to show you guys, real-time price action, it's not that difficult. All right, it's not that difficult. Look at this. Price comes up to a level. We see there's this resistance level here. We have this bearish divergence, right? Clear bearish divergence. Price is making a higher high into this resistance level as Fu Manchu Cipher B is showing a bearish divergence. So we're going to enter on the confirmation of that bearish divergence, right? So we're going to enter, and we also have that doji candlestick pattern, which I've talked about before. Once you see a doji under a resistance level with a divergence, it's a pretty high probability trade, and we're going to take profit at the next support level. Now look what happens in the middle of this range. We're not going to be taking any of these trades, guys. We're not going to be taking any of these signals when we're in the middle of this range. The sell signal was right here. This was our entry. This was our prime entry right here on the confirmation of this bearish divergence at this resistance level. And that's why it's so crucial that you have EzAlgo for the support and resistance levels. If you don't have your levels identified, you're not going to be profitable. Simple as that. We could have set a limit long at this level with a tight stop loss. And, we're already back up, almost 3% just using the EzAlgo levels. That's it. That's all you're doing. And look at this, right? We also had, what do you know? A bullish divergence at a support level. So that would be a bullish divergence that we're actually going to take because it is at a support level, and it confirms right here. So if you miss this entry, you could have gotten in right around here. And again, that's still, a 3 risk to reward ratio trade. And we'd still be in this right now, targeting the next resistance level, right? Targeting this resistance level, maybe move stop loss to break even somewhere in the middle of the trade. Personally, I would just hold it until it hits that level. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. The risk to reward on these trades are huge. So you only need, a few good ones a day, really. So I hope this made sense. Please leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.